your words.
All right.
Yeah,
Hi, Tilly.
Peaches
Would
said
you like
some
something to
interesting.
drink?
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. You look good
Nice.
today, by the way.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You look
Yeah. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You look. You said no coffee?
I look what? Go ahead,
You
finish.
you look nice. You look
Oh,
nice.
do I?
Tilly.
No, go ahead. Say how you really feel. I want to hear it.
I said you look
Homely.
nice. You look.
Yeah, yeah, but you yeah.
No,
I
I did not say homely. I did not say homely.
She did.
Oh.
I heard it.
I
That
did
was
not
kind of
say.
a weird thing to say, Jasmine.
I didn't say you look.
It's a little bit of a
That was
weird,
Michael.
A little bit of
I
a
didn't.
weird thing to say.
Okay. You know, you look the same. You look the same.
No, I look the same. It just doesn't sound like you think I look that good.
I never said
It's
that.
kind of weird
Those are your
coming
words.
from you, speaking that.
Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? How am I your twin?
I mean, look at yourself.
My hair is down. Do you know my hair is down all the time except for when I'm with you because I don't want people to think that I'm you. Like I don't want them to think that I'm actually you. I don't want them to have that
You could never
impression
be
of
me,
me.
so there's no question.
Well, no, I couldn't because I still have a soul.
And I'm attractive, so.
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty attractive actually. Yeah, if you're into like that Jennifer
I
Connelly
mean, if your
look,
mother
that's
tells you
me.
that.
Well, is that what your mother told you to make you feel that way? Because you feel like, you know, I
No,
mean,
but
you're
your
really
daddy did.
confident. Oh my dad, Jesus, he's dead. So I'm pretty sure he didn't say that. But yeah,
His last
homely would have
dying
been
breath
about
when I was
right.
riding that dick, you know what I mean?
What's that? Sorry?
I said on his last dying breath when I was riding that dick, you know what I mean?
That's kind of fucked up, man.
What the fuck? All right. So, I did promise 300K to LSPD and 100K to EMS for the efforts for yesterday. I think that they can divide it, or it was 200 and 100K. I don't remember which of the two, but I'm gonna be sending it their way today. You know, for the whole outbreak.
Can we give BCSO a participation award?
No, I don't think so. I think you know, I think if they make a big deal of it, because I think we've fired our shot in their direction a couple times, and we'll let them fire back first.
Okay. Don't want a dog pile. I get it.
Well, don't want a dog pile and just give them more ammo, right? Because
Sure.
we still have this situation where, you know, okay. So keep in mind, Peach and Jeb were told that they can't hiss at BCSO because they were yeah, it's so like absurd. Like I don't know like how I'm supposed to process this. Is that we were at the meeting, it was yesterday, right, Tilly? They said this. Yeah. They are not allowed to hiss at people, like, and they can't really do their bit. Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Oh. And it was, no, it was yesterday. No, okay. Yesterday they did, okay, 2 days ago they didn't do their bit. Yesterday they did their bit, and it was so fucking depressing.
The snake bit?
Yeah, they did.
No, that was 2 days ago, Nino.
Okay, whatever. All right. I think you're wrong, but regardless.
You're losing your mind.
No, you're literally, they weren't there. They showed up late 2 days ago.
That was yesterday. They showed up late yesterday, Nino.
They weren't there 2 days ago then.
Yes, they were.
Wait, no, their snake bit was 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, Tilly. We're not talking about when they did the snake bit. I'm saying yesterday they were told that they can't do it anymore, and that's why they had a fucking depressing bit. You good? You good, Tilly?
I thought they did that 2 days ago too.
No, they did it 2 days ago. They did some funny shit. Okay, anyways, for the love of God.
No,
all right.
I don't smoke.
So they did a bit 2 days ago. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning because Tilly's like in a different fucking planet.
Sorry.
All right. 2 days ago, right? They do a bit every time, right? Where they just say some funny shit about Blaine County. And you know, they did one 2 days ago. There was like LSPD snake and like a BCSO snake or some shit like that. Yesterday they came in and it was like depression. They didn't know what to say. His mood was off, whatever. I get told that they were told that they can no longer do the hissy shit because Blaine County was like complaining about it. But my point there is I don't want them to get more fucked over, like, for God knows what reason. Like, it's getting petty. You know what I mean? Like, not the good kind of petty, the more like harmful kind. So anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Am I the only one here who had parents in like kindergarten that taught me, you know, sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you?
Mm-hmm. No, me
You
too.
heard that one too? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, just
words
making sure.
are more damaging nowadays. Fucking
Yeah.
tablet kids or whatever.
Different word.
You know?
Yeah, I hear that.
So
That's why I'm not hurt by certain things that people say for no reason.
what else? There was something else that happened.
Hey, I called the cop a dumb fuck last night and they thanked me. What was that all about?
Oh, sorry. I before I forget, you know what the other reason was? McNulty threatened that he was gonna bust Jeb's teeth in if he heard him hiss again. That's why they also banned it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Okay.
what we're dealing with.
no shit, yeah.
Don't, like...
I don't know McNulty very well, but I'll say he kind of sounds like a pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
So...
What, delicious? I know.
Jesus Christ. Fuck
But-
you, I have braces. I can't hiss, okay?
Bro, yeah. Fucking Jeb and Peach intimidating, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. So I made it my personal mission that I am going to personally target McNulty over this whole thing because it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
I'm
more
down.
so because he also went at Daisy for the decisions he made, and I went in on it. I was like, this guy who wants to ping chase all day, right, was given an opportunity to be the chief and the ass chief, said he didn't want it, said he just wanted to patrol, said he's going to stick around to help the LSPD, goes flaunts over, and then is coming and telling Daisy how to do a job. Fucking, the guy's a coward.
Isn't he a fucking deputy too?
I really
That's what
don't
I'm saying.
understand him.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I had an opinion on him, but it's like not what I thought it was. anymore,
Yeah,
so.
no.
Soured a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, fucking depression will make you do some crazy shit, is the way I look at it.
Apparently.
Anyways, moving aside from all that bullshit, I say we just hands off. Let them let LSPD build up because, like, some of this shit's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right. Next up, the expanded business hours passed.
Yeah.
The stab and penis update. Oh, also the Los Santos Police Quality and Life Enhancement passed. It has not been stated, but 3 days have passed, so it's passed. And last time this happened, Angel said that, like, it just automatically passes type shit, right? Stab, penis, and the fishing will pass tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then we pass the Los Santos County event subsidy, SEMA, and hunting, which will all be in a couple days. I spoke to Tessa about the hunting one, the main issue that she had was the driving, like the using vehicles. She had an issue with the knives, but I kind of let her know that people do that, right? Like it's a thing, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Why, she had an issue with the knives?
it's been a thing for thousands of years.
Yep.
She had an issue with the cast?
Yeah, because she said it was inhumane.
I mean, how? Diaz run in front of Kaz all the fucking time.
No, because but that's an accident versus actively hunting them with a vehicle.
I mean, isn't it really kind of humane if it's quick? You know what I mean? How is it inhumane?
It's not always quick with a car.
I understand what
guess.
she's saying, right? You might mangle the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, we had that debate. I get where she's coming from. At the end of the day, the only reason we put vehicles in there is to protect people that run over a animal and then lose their hunting license. You know what I mean? Because that shit's gonna happen. Like, especially with a murder kitty, you can use your fucking car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, you know, that all got sorted out, so that's been sent up. All right. So next, she also had a question about the taxes, and she's like, "Hey, can we have a way to do it in the city?" That's a shit that, you know, I was worried about, and I let her know that those are things that I requested of the feds already. Right, I made an entire list of things. I'm gonna keep working on that as I can, and that will, you know, I'm kind of going into detail, but I'm also not going into too much detail, so I'm not like pushy. You know what I mean? I don't know how much they want me to be getting them. Obviously, things are coming through because as of yesterday morning, we now have recycling. So
I saw that.
Yep, me and the let's just call him the chief architect talked about this a while ago because I presented the problem I was seeing, which was like sanitation was bleeding out. I'm going to talk to him more about the topic because I think things are changing, but we don't know when it changes, which is fine, but it makes it very difficult to predict. I mean, that's how we have 70 million now, right? We were making no money, and then you like 1 week goes by and we have an extra 50 mil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I remember we were struggling to save up 20 million. And then 1 week goes by and it pumped up like an extra 50. Now it's slowed down, mind you. The majority of it is from housing sales, that 50 mil.
Yeah.
So I think now that we're going to be paying for repairs and all this, it's going to slowly probably bleed out. But we're just going to want to monitor it from time to time. That opens up the next thing. I've talked to Corolla and I've talked to the food people. And I'm going to try to get this weekend as many mechanic shops up and running and for free repairs and free food. And that way on a weekly basis, I will just pay out based on their updated sheets. Speaking to Corolla, she mentioned that the Interceptors all have LSPD liveries. So I said, look, we'll just not fix any Interceptors because, you know, it'll be just regular cars, right?
Well, LSP doesn't have any interceptors yet, do they?
No, that's a whole different thing. I talked to Daisy about this. Is Ventura pulled me over like 2 days ago to do like put on a helmet, and he was he had a bit of a like just a, I don't know, he's got this like kind of cringe attitude where you know he's up to something, right? Like, you know what I mean, pretextual stop type shit. And this stems way back when I said he was a dog shit cop because he was violating Marlo's rights. So he's been pissed since then. Anyways, he comes on over and I pull him aside to try to understand what his issue was because I could tell there was a problem and I tried to, you know, work it out with him. But of course he said that there was no issue, you know, which, you know, he just didn't want to say it. Somewhere along that conversation, I mentioned to Jack, who is present, that I'm working with Daisy to get some interceptors. Ventura went off to say that it would need his approval and it would go to Blaine County because only they run the interceptor program or something like that. I brought it up to Daisy. She said it's just bullshit. But something else came to light as well, which was, and this came from Maxwell, is apparently even though LSPD has some of the best drivers and apparently the best one, I don't know how true that is, not a single LSPD officer has been given a cert. So, not exactly in our purview, but, keep this in the back of my mind. Next up, I talked to the motor lead yesterday. She goes by the name Alexandra Pierce, I want to say. She had requested to see if that we could get some new motorbikes. I'll put in a request. I don't think we're going to be able to get it. I'd be surprised, for a new bike to make its way into the city, but I'll ask anyways. I did let her know that if they need more bikes that we can help fund that. Peach, who's going to be running the event club for the LSPD, is looking for $50,000 a week, which we can easily do, to go to the best officer or something like that. What else? I think that covers all the PD stuff from the top of my head. But yeah, we didn't meet yesterday. That's why it feels like so much happened.
Yeah.
So moving on to legislation, we should review the gambling grow dispensary stuff today in this meeting at the end, and fire that off. I think we can also do the music one.
Yep.
I think that covers everything. Did we miss anything? Oh, getting you the business apps. I'll do what you said. That might be easier. I could just click through it or something. Yeah, I can post it up too. It's not that bad. There's only 2 or 3 that come in every once in a while. Oh, the recycling thing. Yes. Mm-hmm. So the way the recycling works, do any of you guys have a repair kit?
Yep.
No. I have a rock.
You have one, Michael? Easy. All right, follow me. Sorry, this way. So, I know I tangented there for a bit, but we had so much. Sanitation was costing so much. So some of those costs may have gone down. I don't know. There's no way for us to know. But when I talked to the chief architect, the idea was that people might have a bunch of bullshit like this that they're littering around the streets. You can now take this, put it in your hand, and put it into the recycling bin.
Oh, God.
As a side effect of that, the person who recycles makes a little bit of money, but because the county's a little bit cleaner, we actually get a rebate from the federal government.
Oh shit.
Wait, how much
I
money do you
love
get?
that.
So I got $2 for doing that. But I don't know how much because there's no way to know. But in the last 2 days, we made $250,000 just from cleaning.
Holy shit.
What?
Yep. So,
'Cause I'm always cleaning. I pick up shit and throw it away because I hate to see it.
oh, good.
Mhm.
So obviously, I'm going to continue working with the recyclers, right? To, if there's other things that we need to recycle, maybe pay a little bit more, etc., etc. That is something that we can do. But the idea behind this is because we know how much is being recycled and how much we're saving by cleaning the city, that money can then be redirected to sanitation incentives.
Yeah.
So it's a nice way to balance things out.
Does he eat everything?
No. So the only things that I am familiar with at the moment is repair kits. Let me see. Is it cigarettes? Let me see.
What about like burnt food? Because that's a big thing at the court.
Yeah, you'll have to try it, I think.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
food. Yeah,
it
you
takes
can.
dead food. Yeah.
Yep, it takes food.
Okay, good. Because that happens quite a bit. Like when I burn a pizza, people just throw it on the floor. I know that's unsanitary, but that's, you know.
There you go. Notebooks as well. Now I spoke to. We can go back over that way. I spoke to Cleo, aka Cloak, who runs one of the sanitation things and works with Mopec. She is going to, in the evening, start looking for garbage and start recycling it. So it's these little things that and the reason I bring up, like, it was 5 weeks ago when I brought this up, is that things are cooking. Like, our suggestions have been taken in, but it can take a while before they make their way into into the county.
Yeah.
So we may, if recycling efforts go good, we might be able to permanently boost everything in sanitation, which wouldn't be bad. It would get rid of like Sandy Saturday, but we can ask around. I think sanitation's down bad right now. But I also think it might have been that when we first went into office and we were at 9 million, I think that was in the midst of the CPU crisis.
Yeah.
I think that's why everything was confused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, am I missing anything? I can't believe that this was a long fucking recap, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's a lumber crisis now, I'll tell you that.
Well, you expand?
I mean, no one's selling lumber. I think I'm the last consistent lumberjack left, and I'm down to my last, I think, 40 high quality planks, and everyone wants them for garden beds and shit. No one's doing it because all the equipment up there is like eating logs and shit. So you'll put your logs in to get cleaned. You'll drop 33 of them, and when you go to the next machine to get your clean logs, there's only 30 of them. Who's ever planting the trees, for whatever reason, you'll go out there and every tree will be low quality. There won't be any basic quality trees, and you would think basic would be, pretty prominent, given that, it's pretty much the average, but there's none. So I have to go out there. I got to clear cut like 90 trees to repopulate the entire forest. It's a fucking nightmare. The entire job is just
really,
it's not worth doing, despite how much money it makes, because of all the frustration that comes along with it.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. It's one of those jobs that, it almost punishes you for doing it with someone as well. So it's very isolated, it's very independent, and then it's just really fucking scuffy.
That reminds me that we should make legislation specifically for the processor down south. Yeah. And I know it's dumb that we're doing it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I early on in my term was like, I don't want a million pieces of legislation, but we've been forced in this direction, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wyatt, I want him to start cranking out. I talked to Angel about getting like budget from like a account from OPEC. We ultimately decided we'll give it to Wyatt, and I'm sure there's a way to transfer the business down the line. We can always close out the account down the line as well, but the idea is that at least there's one place where money's coming and going, so it's easy to pull the stats on it.
He already started on a business application for that.
Yep, and I already approved it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so it's just in lieu of a judge approving it, I'm just gonna send him the cash as need be. But and I got Carolina on deck with that. Next, if you hit the reports, everybody open up your MDT if you got it. You'll see like food and repair guidelines and moped guidelines. These are internal documents, really. I was never told if these guys, these have values, but you know, I figured we can use it to like keep track of shit between us. So if we need to write something up, we can put it in there. I started with that, but then I moved on to the Excel sheet.
I think Angel said that she wanted us to have guidelines for things, so if something shady was happening, we could at least point to the guideline and say this is how we've been doing it. But
yeah,
it's not like law. It's more like a code of conduct of the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I say we bang out the legislation next.
Yep.
Do you want to
start with?
Let's start with the music one, since you just brought it up, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's fresh on your mind.
Yeah. Should be in the draft legislation email chain if everyone wants to pull it up. It's also in the Trello.
What is it called?
Los Santos Artist and Musical Performance Subsidies Program. In the Trello, it's just music subsidies.
Artists, performers, and
Who wrote
labels.
this?
I did.
You're making comments on your own.
Yep. It's more rationale as to why I wrote things the way I did. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that they should make the request and then they deliver a proof of like delivery. You know what I mean?
You want them to make the request before they make the song?
Correct. So,
Okay.
I spoke with the Wu Chang heads, and they were looking for about $1 million a month, which would pay X amount of artists a certain amount of money, among some other things. And so, effectively, I think what they need to do is they should come with us with this is the money and this is where it's being spent.
Okay.
And then if it's reasonable, we then issue them the check.
Easy. I'll revise that.
I wouldn't put the ERP thing in there because a lot of music is ERP. I don't know if you've heard a lot of the tracks in Los Santos, but it's about like popping pussy and all kinds of shit like that.
That's why I put visible herb, like graphic herb. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
oh, I mean, let him make the videos.
I don't know why that's an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that like all music is just about sex anyways most of the time?
Oh, there's that one artist that talks about pissing all the time now. I don't know what her
Yeah.
name is.
Also about sex. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think like 99% of songs are about sex in some way.
I would simplify this, Michael, and just say, look, they got to give us a plan and a breakdown of what their financials are. And then, you know, effectively, it goes back to like, I like some of the stuff you put in there. It makes it interesting, but we need plain vanilla legislation. Otherwise, you know, we're going to see a tantrum.
So we'll subsidize their budget rather than subsidize individual songs, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And their budget can be broken down whichever way. And by leaving it rather vague, it means that we can, since we're ultimately the ones approving it, we can work with that label to have them deliver us exactly what we're looking for.
Then I would say maybe we remove live performers from this and have them apply through the event program rather than through this one, and keep this one solely about like artists delivering like a tangible product. You know what I mean? Because otherwise it starts to overlap a little bit, I think.
No. Wait. Say that line again.
So rather than having like a live performer apply for funding through this program, they could do it through the event program.
Yeah, one or the other, kind of depending, right? So if someone does a one-off event, right, the event one works with it. Like, let's say a label comes through and they're like, I need $1 million. It's going to pay for 20 songs with X amount of artists, right?
Yeah.
But we're also going to throw in a one, like, concert. That, yeah.
Like part of a whole package. But if it's just someone saying, I'm going to be performing here on Friday, do it through the events program. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Easy.
Yep.
That makes sense, yeah.
And then I'll let you cook on that, because I know that's going to be a little bit of a, you know, let's table that for tomorrow. How does that sound?
That's a change in scope. That's fine. I'll rewrite it, and it's easy.
All right. Okay. So now let's go and. Sorry, I'm gonna take this real quick. Nino.
Yeah. Afternoon, Nino. It's Mike. Big Dog Noodles and all that good stuff.
Yep.
I got something in your brain to just think about. I physically cannot submit sides as a menu option at my restaurant. I can't. If I want to make sides, I have to make a main with half the food in it, and it just doesn't make sense. I understand that a coffee shop, maybe not able to serve food, and a smoothie shop maybe not able to serve food.
Send me an email with your recommendation, and I'll add it to the list.
Yeah,
separately,
it's ridiculous.
I want to talk to you about getting the LSPD food.
Yep.
So let's do that today. I'm gonna give you a call afterwards, and I'll get you hooked up.
All right. Is that next tsunami afterwards? Like an hour or so from now.
Yep.
All right. I will endeavor to be there for you, Nino. All right.
Oh, well, I'll try to talk to you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. And or alternatively, fire me an email and I'll send you the instructions. It's pretty much going to be LSPD comes through, they show their badge, right? And they give you their name and state ID. If it's LSPD, they get a free meal.
All right. I'll see if I'm around, and if not, I'll shoot that email. Appreciate
Easy. All right, brother.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's start with dispensaries.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, good, good. Oh, Mina cleaned it up already. I'm gonna get rid of the number 1 too. Wait, who owns this document?
Abby.
Fuck.
I've seen her writing these, but I haven't seen her around much. Have you guys seen it?
No.
No.
Mm.
Let's just make a copy of this.
I'll make
Why?
a copy and post
What's
it.
wrong?
Oh, it's just that we can edit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She's probably, I think a lot of people have been taking a break lately, in general. Understandably, I mean.
Draft legislation email chain.
You posted the same one. The amps.
Oh. Well. There you go.
Perfect.
All H1, H2 it as well.
Oh, easy. Okay. Regulate MDL aligns. All right. Dispensaries must be located on commercial properties and cannot operate at residential properties. Marlo mentioned something about office buildings, right?
I feel like I wasn't there for that conversation.
Yeah, it's when you remade, I think, the chain. I think it deleted Marlo's comments.
Oh, it's okay.
But I can add it right now. It was I'm gonna reword this so it's easier to read. Dispensaries must be located in commercial properties. They cannot operate at residential or office properties. Wait, residential properties or offices? Dispensary control. Dispensaries must document stock levels, total sales, and deliveries. Dispensary owners must have a felon-free record. Yep. And must own the property. Should we say that? No, fuck it. Let's give them some breathing room. I don't want to put too much restrictions in here because I want shit to happen in the city, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these fucking restrictions that may not just, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think giving them the opportunity to rent is a good idea because right now everyone's running a farm out of their commercial space.
Mm-hmm.
But at least if they rent out a floor, it kind of works to combat the stupidness of the previous administration requiring people to buy commercial space and then not approving their business.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone complains about some fucking shit, we'll let them do it. Otherwise, I don't think we go out of our way. You know, keep in mind, this has to, DOJ's got to review this shit too.
Yeah.
So if they want to come back and be like, we're throwing these restrictions on, let them be those people, you know?
Yep.
Dispensaries are allowed to set a maximum of 6 consumable, sell a maximum of 6 consumable units of marijuana, single customer per transaction. All marijuana products possessed or sold must be sourced from county. Dispensaries may only purchase marijuana products from a license. Any product delivery on sale incidents involve theft. I think I'm going to let this out. The biggest disappointment that I personally have from the legislative perspective is that everything seemingly needs to be written from like a ironclad Max-esque era instead of allowing shit to happen and then there being motions and hearings to like make alterations.
Yeah.
Right? So much got thrown off the table, you know? So much less interactivity than I would have ever hoped.
Yep.
Dispensaries must obtain a license costing dispensary licenses will be put up for bid. That's what we originally talked about, and that's what dispensary owners know, is that the mayor's office is going to put it up for bid. So it's not $25,000, is that it's going to go up for bid with a starting price of $100,000. Actually,
To just obtain the license?
yes.
Okay.
I even think maybe it should be $250,000.
Make it high. People are rich.
Should we do a limited number of licenses will be available?
No, we control it.
Because it was going to go up for bid. You know what I mean? Like, people
Maximum
are
of
going to bid
3.
up that high anyways.
Yeah. And I think it should be a silent bid.
What's a silent bid?
It's
Blind
when
auction.
nobody knows who's bidding. They only know what the bid amount is.
Okay. I feel like this is going to go up for millions, honestly.
I think making it clear that I think we limit it to 3 and we'll open up more as we deem fit. No, actually don't limit it. We will open them up more based on demand. Based on demand. Okay, low key, high key. Let's talk about something. Without this bid being facilitated, everyone and their mother's going to want a dispensary. Limiting it just based off of let's play through these scenarios, right? Fact. People aren't going to make money. So are we... But they are getting a privilege, right?
Why wouldn't they make money? Why would they do it if they're not going to make
Because
money?
everyone grows their own weed.
Mm.
At the same time, there are things in the pipeline that could make it significantly more valuable. And I'm going to give you an idea. Better equipment, like industrial grade marijuana hydroponics. Right? That
What the hell is that?
which word?
All of that entire word you just said.
Industrial grade? That
Yeah, what
means
is it?
like high quality, right? Like they use it in business. It's not some like bullshit you buy from, you know, Home
Big
Depot.
box store. Yeah.
Industrial, yeah. So, and realistically, people might take this shit and want to sell it on the street, which might make them decent money because it's probably better shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could just make everyone stressed out again.
Well, I'm not. Well, my what I'm trying to like paint here is it may not be valuable today, but it could be valuable tomorrow. You're making that choice. I think it is a bid, but we don't put a limit on it. We open it up based on what
like
we
everyone
deem
needs an-
fit.
I feel like everyone needs an incentive. No, what's the incentive to do that? You can't be like, oh yeah, it's like a privilege to have this, and then be like, but there's no incentive behind it. You just
Literally,
have it
no one
because
would
you're
do it. I mean,
privileged.
then they shouldn't get one. You know what I mean?
I just feel like they'll do it, they'll bid for it, they'll get it, and then it'll just be like, oh well, what am I gonna do with this?
Well, the problem is that we put in these requests, right? But we don't know what's gonna come down the corner.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So if the alternative here is that we don't do anything until construction comes through, and then magically we're putting a guideline together. You know?
Yeah.
Which I don't think is the way to do it. This is how I was told to go about it, so I'm kind of following the pattern. And like, okay, like take spearfish fishing. We may not see that, right? But it's like what we're trying to do, and it may manifest, right? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
then
but
if I do know something, I wouldn't be bringing it up either. You know what I mean?
Trust me, bro. For the meantime, hopefully it'll work out for you.
Bitch, that's exactly how we got to do this. What do you mean? I said, trust me, bro. The shit's happening.
I'm
you know what I mean?
joking. I'm joking. You
What?
know, I'm not
Yeah.
being serious.
Yeah. Like, what? Wait, you think I'm gonna pull up my fucking laptop over here and start like fucking coding
God,
shit for
your
the city?
fucking
Is that what
panties
you're
are in a
saying?
bunch. Yes, you're the construction
You know what? Let me just
worker.
message Coil real quick. Hey, you need another coder?
Could you please? For the
Yeah,
love of
because
God,
fucking,
do
you
something.
know what? He's gonna be like,
Lord.
why? What the fuck are you saying? I'm gonna be like, Tilly's bitching right now.
I mean, you guys are both with Chinkin, right? So
Yeah.
it should be fine. Just fucking message him.
Jeez, fucking. Hey, do you even pay attention? You don't even like fucking read between the lines or something?
What are you talking about? I was joking. I was kidding. I was
Yeah,
joking.
we're trying to. I'm like trying to keep it in the
Hee hee.
city right now. All right, and you're like,
idea.
you know, yeah. Sorry.
You're the one who took it out. What the hell?
No,
You
yeah,
took-
yeah.
putting
You're
this on
pressing
me.
so much on the wall about like the things. Like, what are you supposed to? What do you like? How many things do I say like in between the lines? All right.
Oh, here you go. Here we go. Okay, all right. I can't say shit. I won't say shit, Mr. Chavez. I'm so sorry.
right.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Look at them, flirting.
Jesus Christ. You see what I did? Yeah, you did. We can't even fucking finish the review now.
It's your fucking fault. You're the one who put it on me. You can't just, you know what?
You're the
I
one
can't just
talking
have a
about incentive. Oh
conversation
my
with you
God, we gotta wait
without
for
you
the
bringing it
incentives
outside
and
the
shit.
city.
Oh Jesus, they're still going.
All right, yeah, we're ready. No. Hey, we got 10 minutes. Let's finish it up.
My apologies, Fanino.
All right. All right. So going back to this, I think it is we control the flow, and we do it based on market, like our analysis on supply and demand.
Yep.
And I think that's just the difference. It's no different than the property problem, right? We could just give everyone it. That's our prerogative. Or we limit it. That's our prerogative.
I have 2 questions here with this operations section. Number 1, are licenses transferable? And number 2, if a license holder gets a felony, do they lose their license?
They lose their license. It should not be transferable. Actually, it should be transferable. With a clause that unless it's actively being investigated. I don't know. What do you mean, What are you saying?
I don't think it should be transferable.
Okay, explain.
Because then I'm just gonna give it. What do you mean? Because then they'll just give it
I
to
don't
their
know.
fucking
You can't.
buddy,
You
and
can't
they'll
just
go for,
have
I was explaining.
Dude.
I was explaining. You don't give me any fucking time.
I'm gonna fucking push you into the water. I
piss
swear to
me
God.
off. I
All right, go
swear to
ahead.
God. No, you know what? It's fine. I'll
No,
shut the
because
fuck
you
up.
don't actually have a reason.
I did. I said because then they'll
All
just
right, go
give
ahead.
it to their buddies and go down the fucking line. And then nobody will have a chance because it'll just continuously go down a line of their friends and then their friends and then their friends. And nobody will actually have a chance.
That's
because
what
they're not in that
happens
group.
with. Yeah, but like, what's the problem? I don't understand. How are they gonna give it to their friend?
What do you mean? You said transferable. What does that mean? Right? They can give it to somebody.
If
no?
you've got pot incorporated and you want to sell off your business, why would you not be able to sell it off?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be taking our money?
This is the county money. Doesn't
Yeah, but,
matter.
like, we could sell it off.
No, I mean, I think the whole point of starting a business in the first place is to ultimately sell it. So I'm kind of inclined to agree here.
Yeah.
I think that as long as we say if the operation or the person with the license is currently under investigation or like pending charges, they can't transfer it. And then if they get a felony charge, they just forfeit the license immediately.
Maybe we give it like a 7-day window. And that gives them, the PD has the opportunity to, like, 7-day transfer window. They put in the request, 7 days. PD has an opportunity to stop the transfer. Something like that. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this? You're literally stopping us from finishing the dispensary legislation
can you
with
stop
all
getting
the
distracted,
yapping.
please?
Bro,
Can you stop getting distracted, please?
yeah, look, I put it out
Thank
there.
you. Thank you.
Yo. Yeah, you're lucky. Tsunami's gonna come before you finish fucking typing. Looking for new receptionist.
This is not a lie. You were so full of shit. Are you gonna finish? Can you finish what you're saying? Your thought, please?
All right, there we go. Wait, you're not even a fucking receptionist. Okay.
God, you distracted today. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
because
boy.
I was up like super late yesterday. I think we do make it transferable with a 7-day. They gotta submit a transfer request. Mayor has to sign off on it, and DOJ has to sign off on it.
No LSPD?
LSPD too. I think that's a smart way to do it, and it lets people sell their pot business while making sure that people aren't doing some ratty shit. You know what I mean? Wait, is she talking about you?
The fuck you ho bitch.
I don't. I think there's actually someone named F.U. Oh no, this isn't that person.
What?
There's someone named Chain Pain F.U. Hole. I don't know.
Oh.
What the fuck? All right. I'm gonna go to the shift 1 meeting if you guys want to attend. Let's go right to mission row.
Okay.
I can't, but yeah.
All right. We'll
took
cook
notes, right,
more on
Jasmine?
this dispensary thing
Did I take
tomorrow.
notes? Yeah, I took
And
notes.
I think this is good that we're kind of taking a second look at it, because this is going to be the toughest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long are the
Don't touch
meetings?
Starts
Yeah.
30 minutes in and lasts for about a half an hour.
Okay, maybe.
Yep. All right. Okay.
You know, the only campaign promise we haven't delivered on yet is the real estate one.
Which one was that?
Basically a person's ticket reflecting their ability to own property.
Oh, that's already happening.
Yeah.
A person's
yeah.
ticket?
Wait, did
Yeah.
we already fulfill all our campaign promises?
Weed, events, G6 security, stop and go, mechanics and materials, civilian job.
Oh
civilian
my
job
God,
reform,
let's go in 6
civilian
weeks.
job reform. Yeah. Civilian
In
job
6
reform
weeks.
and private medical practice we have as well, but we have
No, we
requests
already
coming
have.
in For,
I already put those in.
exactly. Oh,
Time
yeah.
is flying by.
Let's fucking go. Wait, he's right. As